What's up, people? We are here. We are in the building. Today has been a very interesting day for me. I am just like, wow, I'm still kind of reflecting, rethinking kind of back on everything that happened yesterday. Diva was supposed to join me at 7:30, but she had a very, very busy day. So we're going to be live at 8 o'clock. But I did want to drop in and just have a little quick conversation, give us a little update of where we are regarding everything that has happened thus far. As you're coming in the building, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that like button, share, and let the people know that we are just doing a little pre-show before we get back into where is Wendy Williams starting at 8 p.m. Okay. So I have dropped the link. Feel free to click that link and come on in the building. And let's just have a quick conversation before 7:50, and then I'm gonna drop down and we'll head on over to the train. Choo Choo Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva to finish off. So thank you, Miss Juanita, for coming into the building. I appreciate you. I love you as well. Tay Tay, what's up, honey? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. Yeah. And how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing really, really good. I'm doing really good. Well, Tay Tay, just kind of giving us the update of where we are. We had, and everyone who's watching, thank you for joining me. We had part one last night of Where is Wendy Williams, streamed on Lifetime, started at 8 p.m. And what an event! I am so full. Hey, Nana Nita, welcome to the building.
Hi, Nina.
Hey,
I
Tay Tay.
so cool. It has been so much. Recently we have heard about Wendy Williams, a formal attorney, coming out speaking, about everything that she has saw thus far and just how it's just been a mess. This has been a complete mess. She was doing really well down in Miami, and then she has just declined into this horrible position of where she is today. So if you guys want to just go around, I know Tay Tay, I believe you were up there last night, but Nana Nita, and hey Dustin,
Hey,
feel free to share your thoughts and opinions thus far on everything that you felt about the Wendy Williams. Where are we now? Tay Tay, we'll start with you.
They shouldn't feel her while she in the bed, while she was naked and all that stuff. And tell her
Mm-hmm.
that measure right there, he's very sneaky. He's a
Mm-hmm.
snake with that
Will Shelby.
like that
Mm-hmm.
right there. Something fishy about that right there. And that
Mm-hmm.
girl too. Do you see how she look at Wendy? Like she like, yeah,
The
yeah,
publicist.
like yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
yeah.
was
She
just
like,
really offended by their whole behavior. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, you good, bro? Yeah, I still love you.
You are so I love you, boo. Listen, that publicist, she did a really good job, in my opinion, as far as handling Wendy, because Wendy was like, in the scene where they were downstairs in her living room, get up, please. You need liposuction, but this and this is good. I felt that as
Mm-hmm.
far as handling herself professionally, she did a great job. Handling herself as Wendy Williams publicist, X marks the spot. It's a negative.
And tell me that I hope she fired that no good measure of hers. You know what I mean, Roy? Yeah.
I hope so too. We're gonna find out tonight. From what we kind of seen last night, Wendy went off to LA without him even knowing. So we're gonna find out tonight. Candy B says, "Good evening, Prince Royer. Thank you and Diva again so much for hosting this, as I would not be able to even do it otherwise." Tay Tay, did you have any other words?
And tell her that. Remember, she said on her other document, what a man. She said, you always have a plan. Remember that she said that? Yeah, that's a good plan that she had right there. So that's my dog right there. Juanina, you next, honey.
Okay, Tay Tay, thank you. you know what? I believe Wendy. She, it's just something about that movie. I was so upset, but then there's some little clips in there where it kind of make you believe that Wendy is not as stupid as they think she is. She knows that something is going on, but the minute she get a chance to break away, I believe this. I really believe that's why the documentary was filmed. I believe that's why she wanted to film it because she knew once her fans get out there and see the real thing and how she's being treated, somebody is going to say something and something is going to be done about it. So I don't believe this is just going to just lay down and they're going to get away with it, especially with the information we just got from her ex attorney in that video. Wendy looked good. She
Great. She looks
looked
great.
good. And I don't know. They're feeding her this alcohol and letting her get it. And they no telling what else they're giving her to kind of keep her out of it. So that they I don't trust that man no further than I could throw him. He's just as crooked as Kevin. And so is that girl who's her published. Something about the two of them. And I think that whoever is her guardian, I really think that Will Selby and that guardian is in on it together. And they're
Hmm.
manipulating her money and they're trying to keep her family away. But hey, the family is speaking out and they're about to do something about it. And I can't wait to see the result because I hate seeing Wendy like that.
I totally agree. Dustin, what were your thoughts and opinions? And then I want to share a video with us. Dustin, your thoughts and opinions on last night.
My nothing opinion to last night. I thought it was very the the documentary was very sad, and this is just my opinion. It's very sad to see her go down this line. Uh, um, I was a big fan of I was a big fan of Wendy, and I don't like to see her go down this path that she's going down. It's very sad, and I hope she gets better soon. But I just hope that Will Selby. Hope he gets fired, and I hope that they get somebody else because I think she's getting taken advantage of, and I don't think to see her in this vulnerable moment, uh, principal era, to see her like this, this is just something that I would have never expected from Wendy Williams myself.
Thank
I,
you
I
so
I really think, as I said before, that's why she wanted this documentary out, so that everybody could see the shape then versus now.
But
So
but I'm glad her family is stepping up. I know one of them was on the just recently on the talk show The View, and she really glad somebody's got somebody stepping out for her. It's really sad for her to see that she can't do it.
exactly, the yeah,
I just recently found out that she has dementia. I've seen the video you done about her dementia diagnosis, and that's just very sad and very sad, and really going down a really bad sign right now.
it is, Dustin. It is.
it's really, really bad. Here is the video of when Wendy was actually in Miami before she was shipped back to New York for her court date. Let's give this a listen.
Company I keep there. And I do what I can. I do what I can.
I see you looking real healthy now.
Please, Kevin, please.
Yeah, but you also like how it's really private because I know you like gyms if they're private, of course.
Yeah, I like it. And I also like food, which is why I've got to keep on my routines with going to the gym.
Yeah, and like how have you been eating? Like, because everyone that looks at you, you have beautiful skin. Like people want to know what's the secret.
Thank you. I'm not giving you points for saying that to me. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, but it's I was born and I like the company I keep there.
So we see here Wendy is talking, she's making sense, she looks healthy, she is coherence, most importantly. What we seen last night was a complete 360 from
Mm.
this. And,
Yes,
you
and it
know,
was.
I was just like, wow, her financial guardianship did make a few statements. The Shade Room posted this on earlier today. The financial advisor who represents Wendy Williams until her placement in a court order guardianship is speaking out and questioning her deteriorating health. Wendy Williams, former lawyer, um, criticizes her guardianship. The news left many in complete shock, as it was just 3 years ago when Wendy Williams was still spilling the tea on her successful talk show. Per page 6, one of those concerns observers is her ex-financial advisor, LaShawn Thomas of the Miami Entertainment Law Group, who shared a video of her former client on Instagram Friday. The attorney alleged recorded the video just 2 weeks before the court ordered Wendy to return to New York to respond to the guardianship petition Wells Fargo filed. Um, in contrast of the trailers of Lifetimes, where is Wendy Williams, which shows Williams incoherent at times. Williams appears to aware. William appears aware and alert in the video shared by the lawyer. So we see the complete 360 flip,
Mhm.
back in
Yeah.
Miami, back in
Mm-hmm.
New York under the people that she's with today. In my
Right.
opinion, they've been the issue from day one.
Exactly. Exactly. Because how can you change that fast? I mean, she was really looking good and she was really looking healthy. And then to just see her last night, oh man, I just wanted to cry.
Mm.
But
Who do
but
I
like I
think?
said, huh, go ahead, Roya.
I'm sorry. Handy B said, "Who do we think tipped off Wells Fargo?" I personally think Will was one of the individuals to have something to do with it. I don't think
Exactly.
he's a specific individual to tip them off, but I think that he is a part of this whole Wells Fargo guardianship, having control of the money, trying to keep her family away. Handy
Hmm.
B, I think
Mhm.
he is 100% responsible for that.
And you know what,
I
Roya?
I think so
That's
too.
so
Mhm.
so fake of him pretending what when he going up there like he finding a bottle.
Hmm.
Have this been your meal? That was just so fake and phony. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna do this so that they can think I won't have nothing to do with it. But yet on the other hand, I'm still feeding it to her. And I really too believe that he was the one that tipped Wells Fargo off so that he could be involved and have control over everything. Because he's another Kevin. He's a scammer.
Hmm.
He's a
Scammer.
scammer.
Yes,
And
indeed.
don't forget, he created another account too.
She sure did say that, Tay Tay, that he created her
Yeah.
another.
He,
He sure
Mm-hmm.
did.
well, he
He sure
well he
did.
said there.
Mm-mm-mm.
He
Giving her
sure did.
wads of money. Look what he said. That was $15,000 that was just sitting out yesterday. Why would you allow that kind of money just to be sitting out for anybody to grab? She's not mentally coherent. It's not making sense. It's
And
not
there's
making.
no telling how much of it he's taken. And he knew that they were being filmed. So that was a ploy to let folks know that, hey, we give her a little money. She have money. It ain't that she don't have it. She just don't remember what she did with it. When
Mm-hmm.
all in all the time, he's stealing it.
Stealing. Allegedly, he.
And tell me that
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Royale. And remember when they went to the restaurant, he said, "Don't get her no liquor."
Yes, that was the only time we seen him say, "Do not give her any liquor." But while she laying up at home, she's downstairs in her living room. She's constantly drinking, and Wendy even said he drinks too. So it makes me feel
Mhm.
like that you drinking with her, like y'all just getting drunk together. And then I
Mhm.
don't know if you guys remember this scene when she was on the phone, or excuse me, on the FaceTime with her publicist, her
I
and
do. I
Shelby.
do.
she closes the laptop, and Wendy begins to kind of get inappropriate with him. And he allows this behavior to continue
Mm-hmm.
on and on and on. And I'm just like, where do we draw the line? But then we see that just because he allows her to do certain things, as soon as he takes the bottle from her, he's going to cut her off. She's going to cut him off, which is why he is a bad influence upon her, because in his
Exactly.
mind, that's my money. So as long as I'm going to get my money, I'm going to let her do what she want to do. Horrible influence. Horrible.
Did you see DJ Booth when he told it all? He
Let
said
me tell
that's
you.
and remember, uh, I think it was you and Diva that did a story on that, and it said DJ Booth said you watch and see a lot more is going to come out.
Mm-hmm. He
A
did.
lot more is going to come
Mm-hmm.
out of this. You're going to see, and he was so ever right telling it about how they're treating Wendy. Oh,
It's a
it's
lot. It's a lot. I want to say this as well. I do feel, in my opinion, Kevin was recused last night. Her son, he was recused. I do not
mm-hmm,
think that Kevin was stealing his mom's money. I don't
mm-mm.
think that he was violating her in any inappropriate way regarding her health or her finances, mentally or physically. I don't believe those things. I fully believe that this current team that is around Wendy is fully responsible of everything that has been going on since Wendy has been on the decline. I just really
Well,
feel that way.
And, and I
Mike,
think when
can I?
he gave him,
Oh,
go
Go
ahead,
ahead, Dustin.
Dustin. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Dustin.
Dustin.
I was gonna ask you a question earlier, and I don't know if you agree with it. But can't she get a new team? Can't she fire this team and get a new team? I mean, that's just my opinion about you.
Mm, Wendy is not in her right mind, as you see, Dustin. So I don't think
Yeah,
that
I've seen
she's
it, but
coherent enough to realize that this team is not good for her. She don't got them all like we do. We got them all. We got them in the head. Wendy is kind of off.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset anybody if I asked a question, but
Oh
that's
no, no,
how
no,
No,
that's
no.
why.
we just no.
Uh,
We're just saying, Wendy, we got them all. Our
But you,
brain is working. Wendy's brain ain't working too well to these days. So I
but you
don't
know
think
what?
she has the
Believe it or not,
capability.
Royer, I believe she still got a little smidgen of smartness about her,
Hmm.
or she wouldn't have done this documentary. And I'm willing to bet you, after tonight, a lot's gonna come out, and somebody's going down.
I agree. I agree. Dustin, what do you think about Wendy's son? What do you think, as far as everything that he said last night? Do you feel differently about him or, his
I
position with
feel
his mom?
I feel a lot different about him since last night. I really do. He did say that him and her mom, him and his mom used to be really close, but then
Hmm.
all of a sudden, all this is changing now, and now they're not really close like that.
Yes.
So, and then she was giving them, and then they locked down the money. So my question is, why did they do that all of a sudden? And then they're not close together anymore, and then they kind of flip flopped since the Will Selby took it over. So I think Will Selby had a lot to do with all of that. Well, yeah,
Hmm.
I think
I
if
totally agree.
I think if Will Selby was gone, yeah, her whole life would change back to the way it was before. Not maybe all the way back to the way it was before. Back to a lot better
Yep.
place. Let's just put it that.
Yes.
I think if she would get rid of this this crazy team or whatever you want to call it, just get rid of it.
Get
Like
him
you
out of
said,
here.
get them out of here and get the whole new team, and then we'll be in a better place.
I agree. I'm going to ask this last question and then I'm going to go ahead and close out this live because we're going to head on over to Diva's channel, Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, for 8 p.m.'s live show. Okay. So, Dustin, I'll start with you. Do you think that Wendy and her son's relationship will be able to be repaired after everything
Uh,
that's kind of taken place?
I think it might be repaired only on
Okay.
one condition.
What's that one
If
condition?
one condition, if the whole team just goes, the whole team has to go
Okay.
because why would you can't prepare that you can't repair that closeness
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna have this nasty this crazy of a team. I mean, we seen him break down in tears last night. Anyway, I felt like he broke down in tears. He might have not cried on the camera, but you could tell he was emotional. But
Yes. Yeah.
it was just so why it's just so eye opening uh, to me really about all of this because we didn't know what was going on behind closed doors with the Wendy Williams show.
Mm-hmm.
Now we do.
Yes.
That's the reason why this whole show went downhill
Yes.
because
Yeah.
of him, because of her new team,
Yeah.
and I think if her team wouldn't have changed, we might still have our Wendy Williams though, our Wendy Williams that we know and watch every day. But I think the whole team, yes, her health did take a turn, but her whole team had to be the one to take her down. And I believe if that team would get replaced and she would get better, she could maybe possibly go back to work.
We will see, Dustin. We will see. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nana Nita, I have a little different question for you before we close out.
Okay.
Um, Regarding Wendy's team and the people that are currently around her, what do you think can be best done to remove them from around her and get her in a stable situation?
A new law team, like this lawyer that just brought out this video, come
Mhm,
back on as her attorney and
mhm,
do some deep rooted investigations and
mm,
just clean them out. Now,
yeah.
and I will say, I think Will Selby got jealous because Wendy was she, and she even said that she'd do anything for her son, and that she loved him, and she was making money for him. And I think he got mad when they let him have that party and how much was spent. He felt that money should have been going in his pocket. So
Hmm.
I just wish she'd get her a good law team and just clear them all out. Wells Fargo too.
Clear him out the door. Thank you so much, Nana Nita.
Hmm.
Tay Tay, our final question for the night. Tay Tay, where do you see Wendy's family going from here? What do you think that they can do going forward to help better Wendy?
I hope they get rid of that lawyer, not the lawyer, that major right there, hers. They had to still keep fighting and fighting and fighting. This
Mm,
is the sister, the auntie, the daughter, the
yeah.
mother. This is their family. And this
Hmm.
is not, and this dude right here, he just see Winnie a bag of money. That's all he ever see her. It's a bag of money. This is so stupid right here to me right now. They still need fighting and fighting. I'm so happy that Denise tell you are stronger than that. What she said on part number 2, which
Mm-hmm.
which is come on tonight.
Yes.
What
I
did
hope I hope we never see that man again. That no good sneaky devil, greed a bag of money, thief.
Mm. Shame on
That
you, Mrs. Shelby.
you name it everything in the book for that man anyway.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tay Tay. I truly appreciate it. I'm gonna get this last question and then we're gonna head out because it is 7:50. Handy B says, did you notice the timeline though? It was filmed May 2022 and August of 2022. We have not heard or seen her since, only the fact that she's in a new facility, but no other proof of anything. I have noticed that. I just I don't know what I just feel like this situation is so legally tied up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so weird too, Warrior.
Yeah, and it's so weird. But a lot of the times the law, in my opinion, a lot of the times hinders people that it really should be helping.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it is. I agree with Wells Fargo stepping in regards to her finances. I do not agree with the guardianship that they have chosen, because it does not look like, based off the guardianship that they have chosen, that better decisions are being made personally for Wendy. And I struggle
Exactly.
with that. But we're going to get
Exactly.
out of here, you guys, because I got to head over
Okay.
to Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. Y'all, please follow us over there. Hit the like button on this video, and then go on over to Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva and share. Let the people know that we are live for our watch party at 8 p.m. I thank you guys for joining me tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate
Love you
y'all.
too.
I will catch y'all next time here in Royer's World.
Good
Do
Bye.
night,
not
everyone.
cheat. Do not cheat the Prince Royale, or we strike down. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, Dustin. I'll see you over at
Good
Divas.
night.
Good
I'll
night,
see you
Alright,
Wendy.
too.
see you over there.
Bye bye.